y'all, it's Jimmy P. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below, okay? So you can join the gang, Jimmy P gang. Go ahead and follow me on all my social media as well. It's at JIMIP_ on Instagram and Twitter. And yeah, go holler at me. Today I just brought y'all, like, I was gonna do like a life update, but it kind of turned into a story time slash inspirational kind of thing. I don't know what it is. I don't even know what I'm going to title this thing, but just know I love y'all. So yeah, just get ready with me. Let's have a little chit chat, okay? Number one, got my wine. Number two, this is a get ready with me because I'm legit about to go out. It's $2 Tuesday here. People in Atlanta love $2 Tuesday because everybody does $2 Tuesday here. Like, literally everybody does $2 Tuesday. So life update. Number one, my birthday. There was supposed to be a video, a vlog, of course, of my birthday and everything that I did for my birthday. But, of course, it didn't happen because a lot of things happened on my birthday that shouldn't have happened. But it did, so your girl ain't mad about it. I've learned to not get mad at things anymore because God literally does everything, and I mean everything, for a reason. So if something happens, if I can't fix it, if it's legit out of my hands to be fixed, then I'm not going to fix anything because he must want it that way. So and another thing that I learned on my birthday is to never ignore the signs and never ignore your gut. Basically, I didn't really want to do anything for my birthday. Atlanta was the biggest vacation I could have ever gotten. Even though it's really not a vacation, it's like a big life-changing thing for me. And I just was I'm happy here. Like, I'm so happy. So, of course, I would have loved to go like out of the country, but you know, the way the funds are setting up. Like, I just graduated college. I just moved to a whole other state. I ended up going back home. It's hot, y'all. It's hot. These lights. It's hot. My best friends they wanted me to come to Baltimore, so that's what I did. I really didn't want to go at all. You can ask anybody. I kept saying, like, I really just don't want to. I just want to work and like enjoy my weekend here. Like, I would have been fine with that. So that didn't happen. I ended up going to Baltimore. So fast forward to the day I'm about to leave. I'm trying to get to the airport, and you know, I don't know anybody here, so usually I just get somebody to drop me off, but I don't really know anybody here. So I was going to take an Uber, and plus I live right around the corner from the airport, so it wasn't really a big deal of me catching an Uber to the airport, right? I'm a server, so I get cash tips. So I didn't put my money in the bank, so I didn't have any money in my bank account so that I could freaking get my Uber. So I really didn't even have time to go to the bank and put money in the bank and get me an Uber and everything, because it was like literally I was timing it second by second, basically, which I shouldn't have did, but I was timing it second by second. So basically I had called one of my best friends, and I had asked her to call me an Uber, but she couldn't for whatever reason it was. And then I had called I literally was calling everybody just to get me an Uber. Like, I was going to give them money back. I just needed to get the Uber so I wouldn't have missed my flight. So, what time was it? I want to say, like, I don't even know what time it was. My flight was at 1, though. My flight was at 1:30 or something like that. So, I ended up calling my sister, and my sister ended up getting it for me as, like, my birthday present. And, yeah, so the Uber had came, but my apartment complex is kind of like confusing. So the Uber driver had got lost for about like 10 minutes. So I was like, what the fuck? First of all, ain't no getting to Atlanta airport 30 minutes before your flight, or even an hour. You need at least a good hour and 30 minutes when you go into Atlanta's airport to catch a flight, because the airport is crazy. The lines are crazy. The airport is humongous. So basically I got there and I ended up missing my flight, of course. They rebooked my flight. So my original flight was at like 1:40 and my new flight got booked for 5:30, which still wasn't bad because the times that everybody had set up, we weren't doing anything until about 7 anyway. So like it was okay. Like I was okay with getting there at like leaving at 5. So the flight from Atlanta to Maryland is like an hour and 30 minutes. So we was good. I was gonna get there at like legit 7 o'clock. And mind you, that was the day of my birthday. That was my actual birthday. The day I was leaving was my actual birthday. Okay. I got my laptop. I'm doing some work on my laptop. I'm vlogging, of course, for y'all. And yeah, I'm working on my laptop. So I get on the plane. Everything's fine. I go to sleep on planes. I don't do the whole sitting up. Like, no. I finished my work literally 5 minutes into, before we even pulled off off the runway. I was done my work. And I closed my laptop and I went to sleep. So I woke up, I want to say at like 7 o'clock. And I'm looking at my phone and I'm like, well, okay, so we're landing. I'm like, okay, well, time to land. No. So apparently, because it was raining in Baltimore, we couldn't land. So we were sitting in the air, I want to say about 2-3 hours. We were just sitting in the air, just sitting. We weren't doing anything else but sitting in the air. Okay. So by the time we landed, it was like an issue with like landing in Baltimore. So it was either between Virginia or Washington D.C. airport. So we ended up getting off at Washington D.C.'s airport. So we're sitting on the runway because at this point no one could land in Baltimore. So everybody was either landing in Virginia or D.C. So it was about 6 planes on the runway that weren't supposed to be in D.C.'s airport. Okay. So it's the regular planes that are supposed to be in DC's airport, and then us that is not supposed to be in DC's airport. So we were like 3rd in line of all the airplanes that weren't supposed to be there. So we had to wait for all the ones that were supposed to be there so that we could pull in, fuel gas, because we ran out of gas. We still couldn't land in Baltimore. We were trying to fuel up on gas because we were in the air for so long. We ran out of gas. So in our minds, like, you know, after sitting on the runway for about an hour and 30 minutes, they're telling us different things. Like, okay, we're good to go. We're going to fuel up. We're going to take off back to Baltimore. But so many things just kept changing. So finally, when we pull in, they're like, okay, we sat there for another 45 minutes in the freaking airport, fueling up, I guess. And kind of find out we still weren't able to land in Baltimore. No, we weren't able to take off to go to Baltimore. So it had stopped raining in in Baltimore, and started raining in DC. So if you're from like the DMV area, Baltimore is about 30-45 minutes away from DC. So it was obvious that once it stopped raining in Baltimore, the rain was gonna like gradually make its way to DC. So that's what happened. So we couldn't take off. We couldn't land at first, so then we couldn't take off. What happened? So we get off the plane. They're saying like, yeah, everybody has to get off the plane. We have to do something and something. So everybody had to get off the plane. At this point, it is about 10 o'clock at night. So yeah, I spent my entire birthday on a flight. Yeah. I get off the plane because I'm so mad and my phone is dying because we've been sitting in the air for so long. Like, I haven't been able to charge my phone. And I'm hungry as I don't know what. It's my birthday and everything. The flight attendant had gave me a free drink because it was my birthday, and I just thought that was like so nice. I always bring snacks when I'm on a plane, and I had snacks, but I was like hungry. Like, I needed food. Like, all I had was chips and candy. Because the flight wasn't supposed to be that long, so I didn't like think anything of it to bring any like real food or to even eat before I left. Because listen, I don't wake up at 10 o'clock to make me no breakfast if I ain't got to, child. So I did not eat. So when I get to Dulles, which is DC's airport, everything was closed, so I did not eat. So it was literally from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. that I had not eaten, and I had alcohol on my stomach, so I was definitely losing it. And I'm crying and everything because I'm really sad because at this point it's my birthday. My birthday is over. I spent literally the entire day of my birthday on an airplane. I hate airports. Anyway, I got to Baltimore's airport at 12:55. and I didn't get out of Baltimore's airport until about 1:15. Yeah, 1:15, because that was like another thing. It was like another sign. It was like saying like, go back home, girl, go back home. So basically, because we were leaving from Atlanta, because we were technically leaving from DC, we thought our bags was going to be at DC. Same thing with the flight attendants and everything. Everybody thought our bags was going to say like DC to Baltimore. So after waiting about 15 minutes trying to figure out where our bags was at coming out of the DC terminal, they finally said, oh no, I'm sorry, it's still going to say Atlanta. So we had to go find the Atlanta baggage claim terminal thing or whatever, which was a headache. And it was a headache in itself. I can't even describe to y'all how much of a headache it was. We get there and everything, and I'm not gonna lie, like the vibe was just not right. It really just wasn't right. I don't know what I'm gonna title this video, but y'all probably know by now. But the vibes was just not right. My best friend, she was just not sitting well with me. Like she was acting real like standoffish. Like she just was like so tired. She didn't want to like be there, and I'm just like, y'all wanted me to come here. Like I really didn't want to be here. So, and that's just the honest to God truth. Like I'm not trying to be petty, I'm not trying to be a bitch. I really didn't want to be there. So I promised myself I wouldn't go back to Baltimore once I moved here, and I should have kept my promise. So I just really didn't want to be there. The vibes was just off. I got there at 1:30. Everything in Baltimore closes at like freaking 2 in the morning. So once I got dressed and once I just got ready to go, like it was time to go. We ended up going to a hookah lounge, and by the time we got there, it was closing. We went in there and we spent like literally 2 minutes in there, and they cut the lights on. So we left, and then we went to the casino. And I hate the casino. I get they were trying, but I hate the casino. It was dry, it was boring. They cut the music off. It just wasn't fun. And I know some people are looking at me like, well, you should have tried to have fun. Like I really did try to have fun. It just wasn't for me. I just didn't want to. So I was supposed to be staying with my mom. And by the time we had went out and everything, it just was like too late for me like just go to my mom's house. It was just too much. And all my bags at my best friend's house. At this point, like I kept forgetting the vlog. I was like, oh my god, I keep forgetting the vlog. But I had my phone, so I just kept vlogging on my camera, and it's fine. So we were supposed to do something that day. We were supposed to go to the beach. Ended up not going to the beach because it was raining in Baltimore. Side note, it was not raining in Atlanta. It was about 80 degrees and sunny. So we ended up going to someone's cookout or something. I don't know, but we ended up going to somebody's cookout, and that was okay. And then we were going to go out for my birthday, I guess. So we ended up going out that Saturday night, and we went to one of the clubs that we usually always go to. And it was just like, what the heck? Like, I don't know. So we were leaving the club and everything was fine. And then one of my best friends, me and her, had gotten into a little petty argument. It was about me calling a boy that I like. And I was just ready. I really honestly, because the club was dry. Everything was just so dry. I was like, oh my god, I could have stayed home. Oh my god. So, and I feel like God was just showing me, like, you know, like, why did you come here? Like, you shouldn't have come here. Like, I told you, you told yourself. Like, I'm sorry, I don't know when my camera cut off at. This is my old camera that I'm using, and that's the whole point of this story. Basically, I don't want to get into the specifics of what happened that night, simply because they don't even deserve a recognition in this video, honestly. So basically, someone stole my camera. I'm not going to say who, but my camera went missing. So my Sony a5000, it went missing. And yeah, it just went missing. Like, I don't know where it went. Well, I know where it went, but it was just crazy. It was crazy. It's crazy how God shows you things in a way, because you know what's crazy? I always said, if I ever get into a physical altercation with somebody, and I'm not gonna say physical altercation, because y'all, I'm really ghetto. Like, I'm trying to be real, like, not ghetto, but like, if I ever really get into a fight with somebody, it's dead. Like, we're never ever gonna be friends again. Like, I just hate girls that get into fights and then be friends the next week. Like, I cannot lay my hand, because when I lay my hands on you, I want to hurt you. Like, that's it. Like, I will never look at you the same. We'll never be friends. Like, none of that. So if I get into a fight with somebody, that's it. Like, we're never gonna be friends again. So, and then on top of that, when you steal from me, it's like, really, and yeah. So my camera is gone. The camera that I worked so freaking hard for. And then another thing that, you know, I learned, this just goes into the whole like life update. You can't really trust people. Like, you think you can trust people, but you can't really trust people. And I don't know how strongly y'all feel about God, but I feel so strongly about God. And I don't know, I've been this way all my life, probably thanks to my mom. Not even probably, thanks to my mom. I've been this way all my life. I feel so strongly in God. I feel like his power is everything, and he does everything for a reason. And I remember I told one of my best, now I can tell y'all, ex-best friends at the time, I remember I told them at the time, like, you know, if I ever get into a physical altercation with like my friend, like, we could never be friends again, like, ever. And I feel like God took that and he was like, okay, well, you don't want me to show you, you don't want me to tell you, you know, little signs of like, don't go, stay, don't leave. Now I have to really, really show you. And I feel like me getting into something serious, you know, with somebody that I felt like I could trust, that was his way of saying, like, I told you, now trust your instincts. And I feel like that's just a part of growing. Like, you can't trust everybody, and even the people that you think you can trust, I don't know. I'm trying to like gather into words. Like, I'm not really a good speaker. I don't know. I am, but I'm not. I don't know. What I learned from moving to Atlanta so far, you cannot trust everybody. And I've been living in one state, one place for my whole life. I literally I know everybody. If I go on a corner, I'm sure somebody knows somebody that knows somebody. Like, I've always felt okay because I know where I'm at, what I can do if I'm ever in a situation where I need to not be in that situation. Like, I never felt a way. Like, you know, I always knew, even if I couldn't trust a person, I knew I could trust my surroundings. I know where I'm at. I know how to get safe, type of thing. I am 700 miles away from my home, from my mom, and I don't know, it's crazy. And I just feel like God is trying to show me, like, hey, this is the time. Like, you're going to come across a whole bunch of new people. And I don't know about other people, but I'm a Virgo, and I feel like Virgos are very trusting. And not trusting, but we feel like everybody has the same heart as us. So I don't know, not that I trust everybody, but I definitely feel like I don't feel like people would fuck me over so bad. It's just like, you know, like, nothing in this world is worth fucking somebody over so bad. Like, you fuck up your karma, you fuck up the trust with God. Like, I just never thought that. But I feel like God is trying to tell me, like, hey, nobody is like you. Not everybody is like you. So yeah, I had to learn that, and I'm learning that every day. It's so crazy how God just shows you so many signs, y'all. I've learned a lot not to like let like situations get me down, because you know how people say like everything is like either a lesson or a blessing. I feel like everything is a blessing. Everything. Yeah, it may be teaching me something, but everything is a blessing. So I'm not gonna take it as a loss. I'm gonna take it as a gain. Like, I'm learning shit. Like, what? Oh my God, I'm learning. Like, even the closest people to you can cross you. That's why I preach like to always put your trust in God. You know, that's the only person that will never, ever, 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 even on your worst day, will ever turn green on you. So yeah, I'm at this point in my life where I really feel like I can't trust anybody, like literally no one. And I don't know how to feel about that. Like I feel like it's supposed to be a good thing because it's like setting, it's preparing me for the future, but it's also kind of sad. Not because it's not saying like I don't have friends. No, because I don't even, honestly, well, I have one friend, Imani, that's my girl. But I don't consider anybody a friend anymore. I used to use that term friend very loosely. I don't anymore. Associate is what you are. You are a colleague, associate, a person that I know. So, yeah. 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 So, anyway, past that. So, no, I don't have my camera. There won't be any vlogs for a minute, unfortunately. I really wanted to do it though. No, I lied. Because I refuse to not do Vlogmas. So, December, I will have a camera. I will have my camera, a new one. So that we can do Vlogmas because I refuse to miss out on it. I feel like that's what people wanted. People wanted to take my spirit away. Like YouTube is my spirit. I love I love YouTube. So I feel like people really try to take that away from me, like to not do YouTube, and it's just like what? Nah, son, I'm like fuck out of here. I'm gonna do YouTube, period. So I'm not gonna let that stop me, period. So we're gonna do the YouTube. Y'all not gonna get as good of quality, unfortunately, because my Sony was the bomb. But y'all gonna get videos. I promise that. I promise that. This is Ace, everybody. If y'all don't know, sure, you better know. This is Ace. Oh no, child. So I don't know. I feel like this was a life update video, right? Yeah, I think this was basically, your girl is just a college graduate trying to find where she's supposed to be at in life, honestly. Because I lost my purpose, but I almost think I found it. But I'm finding my way, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited to bring y'all along my journey. I just wanted to come on here and let y'all know what I've been going through. It's been really rough. But so I'm about to leave out. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. I'm still kind of sick. I got like a sinus thing going on, but nothing a little alcohol won't fix. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. I missed y'all so much. There's gonna be so many more videos coming so soon, so stay tuned, okay? And I'll see y'all in my next video. Mwah, mwah, mwah.